welcome back. If you watched our last video, then you learned a little bit about UFS and you watched Lily and I begin a game. We're going to continue where we left off at the start of Lily's second turn.
Yep, I have 4 foundations and 2 attacks. I'm going to jump right in and start attacking, so I'll play Rapid Mega Buster on a 2. I got a 3. So let's take a look at this attack. The top right corner contains a large bubble, which is your block modifier. This card has a block modifier of +2. There are 3 mini bubbles that represent the 3 zones of the block: high, mid, and low. X marks the spot, so this is a mid-block card. The color will also help you identify what zone it is. High is red, mid is orange, low is yellow. Here's your speed. Speed is a factor UFS takes into account because in a real fight, your ability to block an attack is greatly affected by how fast or slow an opponent is coming at you. This is your damage. Since we are using this card as an attack, we can ignore the block modifier and just look at the speed and damage. So this is a mid-zone, 3-speed attack with a damage of 2. In this card's text box, you will find bold text, which are either keywords or keyword abilities, and have their own in-game effects. You may find a detailed description of each listed in our rulebook. Once I play an attack, we both go into the enhance step, where we each take turns playing abilities on our cards to boost the attack.
Or in my case, weaken the attack.
It would normally be my enhance first, but to simplify things for now, we'll both skip the enhance step and go straight into the block step.
I have 2 block cards in my hand, but because this attack is only going to deal 2 damage, I'm going to save the blocks just in case she's got something planned that's worse for me later on. Protoman's Vitality will drop from 20 to 18.
That's probably wise because I do have another attack. I'll play Mega Buster on a 5. This is a mid-zone attack with a 4 speed and 4 damage.
I will definitely block this. Looking at the blocks in my hand, I have Proto Buster, which is the mid-zone, +2 block modifier, and On Borrowed Time, which is a high zone, +3 block modifier. Now, if I were to play On Borrowed Time, this would not match the zone of Lily's attack, and it would automatically deal half damage rounded up if the number were uneven.
Yep, it would be like me punching her in the stomach, but she's guarding her head. She might have enough time to switch and block for something, but she's still going to take some damage.
So I'll block all the damage with Proto Buster. My block modifier, combined with the speed of her attack, is a 6. So that means that I need to control check a 6 in order to block the attack. And I got a 6. So that means that it's fully blocked.
Alright, I'm out of attack, so I'll play Foundations before ending my turn. I'll play Thrown into Combat on a 4. And Dauntless Hero on a 4. Foundations come down into my staging area. Attacks that did no damage get discarded. For attacks that did damage, I have the option of adding them face down underneath my character card as momentum. Just like in a fighting game where characters have a power meter that starts building up as they're gaining power, momentum can be used to play special abilities.
I'll clear my card pool and ready my staging area and draw back up to my hand size. I drew 3 attacks. Let's see how much damage I can do this turn. I'm going to play Dashing Shield Bash on a 4. It passes. This is a mid-zone 5-speed attack with 4 damage. It's my enhance first, so I'm going to play the attacks in hands. If this attack deals damage, your next attack this turn gets +2 speed.
Next is my enhance to try to counter her attack, but I will pass.
I'll pass as well, and we move into the block step.
Neither of my blocks match her attack zone, meaning I have to take half damage even if I blocked. Just like last turn where Azra took 2 damage to save her blocks, I'll do the same here and take the 4 damage. Mega Man's Vitality drops from 28 to 24.
I'll play another attack. I'll play Rapid Proto Buster. This is a low zone 3-speed attack with 3 damage. Because of my Dashing Shield and hands, I get to add +2 to the speed, so it's now 5-speed attack. It's my enhance, so I'm going to play the attacks in hands. If this attack deals damage, discard it from your card pool.
Next is my enhance. I'll play Thrown into Combat. Commit. If you've been dealt damage this turn, your opponent commits one of their foundations. I've already been dealt 4 damage from her last attack. She must decide which cards she would like to commit.
I'll commit Lone Wanderer because it's blank and has no abilities that will affect gameplay. My enhance, so I will use Protoman's enhance. It states, discard 1 card from your card pool, only playable once per turn. I'm going to discard Dashing Shield Bash, making my next card's difficulty easier to pass.
No more enhances for me.
I'll pass as well.
I'll choose to block with Naivete. It's a low zone block with a +2 block modifier. Her 5 speed plus the 2 block means I must control check a 7. On a 4, I can choose to commit 3 cards to help it pass, or I can let it fail and discard the block and take the full damage. I'll choose to commit the 3, so I commit the Blue Bomber, Pursuit of Dr. Wily, and Never Back Down because they all have offensive abilities that will not help me for this turn. So I blocked for the full damage.
Now it's time for the big guns. I'm gonna play Big Bang Strike on a 7. I got a 5. So I'm gonna use Unknown Motives and Always Watching to help it pass. This is a mid-zone, 5 speed attack with 10 damage. Now if you read the card, it has a continuous ability when it's played, and it states, after you play this attack, not as a block, you may not play attacks for the rest of this turn. I'll pass my enhance.
All I have is a high block to her mid-zone attack, so I'll definitely use Agile Warrior's Enhance. Commit, change the zone of this attack to any other zone. I'm going to change her zone to high to match mine.
I'll pass my enhance again.
Okay, I'll pass as well. You ready for block step?
Yeah, show me what you got.
Okay, I'm going to play Gaining Techniques. My +2 block modifier with her 5 speed and +1 from the progressive difficulty, I must control check an 8. On a 5, I don't have enough cards in my staging area to help commit to let it pass, so I have no choice but to discard Gaining Techniques and take the full damage. Mega Man's Vitality drops from 24 to 14. That one hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry, but not sorry.
Pay for it later.
Ha, sure. So before ending my turn, I'm gonna play 2 foundations. I'm gonna play Always Watching on a 4, and that passed, and Gentle Soul on a 4, and that passed as well. So I'm gonna bring my 2 foundations down to my staging area, add Big Bang Strike to my momentum because it dealt damage, and discard Rapid Protobuster. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, I clear my card pool, ready my staging area, and draw back up to my hand size. All right, I drew 3 attacks. What were you saying, Azra?
Do your worst.
I intend to. I'll play Hyper Mega Buster on a 6. It passes. I'll play its Enhance. Commit 1 card in your opponent's staging area. I will commit her Always Watching, which would have dealt -2 damage if she had actually played it.
I'll pass and save my enhances. I'm sure she'll attack again.
Okay, I'll pass as well. Your block.
I'll save my blocks and I'll take the 5 damage. Proto-Man's Vitality drops to 13.
I'll play Mega Arm on a 5. I got a 4, so I will commit Dauntless Hero to give it +1 to pass. I'll play its Enhance. If this attack deals damage, your ranged attacks get +2 damage for the rest of this turn.
I'll enhance with Aerial Defense. Commit, discard 1 card. If you block this attack, add the card you blocked with to your hand. So I will discard on Borrow Time.
Okay, I will enhance with the Blue Bomber. Commit, your next range attack this turn gets +4 damage.
I'll pass.
I'll play Never Back Down. Commit, your next range attack this turn gets -2 difficulty.
I'll pass again.
I'll pass as well. Your block.
I'll block with Unknown Motives. My +3 block modifier combined with her 3 speed attack means that I must control check a 6. And I got a 5. So now I need to commit a card. I'm going to commit Gentle Soul. And because I successfully blocked this attack, I get to bring the card back into my hand because of my enhance.
She helped herself gain an extra block, but now I know what the block is, so it gives me a slight advantage. I'll play Super Mega Buster. I only need to control check a 5 because of the -2 difficulty from Never Back Down's Enhance. I checked a 5. This is a high zone 4 speed attack with a printed damage of 5. From the Blue Bomber's Enhance, it adds +4 to the damage, so now it's a 9 damage. I'll use the attack's Enhance, discard 1 momentum. This attack gets +4 damage.
No more enhances.
Okay, I'll enhance with Pursuit of Dr. Wily. Commit, your range attack gets +3 damage. I have a damage of 16 now.
I'll enhance with Forgotten. Commit, this attack gets -2 speed.
I'll enhance with Mega Man's character card. Commit, your range attack gets +4 damage. My combined damage is now at 20. No more enhances for me.
There better not be. Jeez. I will enhance with Protoman. Commit. Discard 1 momentum. If this attack is blocked, it deals no damage. So I'm going to discard my momentum. Are you ready for block step?
Bring it.
Okay. I am going to block with Unknown Motives. I have a mid block for her high zone attack. Normally, if I blocked, it would take half damage. But because of Protoman's Enhance, if I successfully block it all, I receive no damage. Now my block modifier is +3, and her attack speed is now going to be 2 because of Forgotten's Enhance. So, I need to control check a 5 or I lose the game.
I'll be so mad if you...
And I got a 5! I win!
No, you haven't. We still gotta finish the game.
All right, my friend. I think everyone gets how it's done now and we can move on.
Yeah, I guess, but I still plan to finish this game up.
Yeah, right.
Hopefully we've both given you enough information and inspired you enough to pick a fight with a friend in UFS and find out for yourselves who will come out on top.
We also have a nifty little rulebook that gives you all the information that you need. You can find it online. It's an extended version that goes into more detail.
Yeah, Azra and I just covered the bare basics here. There are just too many cool strategies, card types, and card abilities in UFS to cover in one video, ranging from assets and actions to reversals, forms, throws, and more.
Now, if you're not much of a reader, we have a great player base as well as an awesome staff at Jae Games that can help you get started.
Yep, and really the best type of learning is from doing, so just play as often as you can to truly master the game.
To get in touch with our online community, you can check out our Facebook page as well as online forums. We'll even help you find a store to get you started.
Well, I think we just about covered everything for now.
Yeah, but except for going into the finer details of me beating you, but don't worry. We'll do that as soon as the cameras are cut. It's gonna get ugly.
For you, maybe. I almost had 20 damage on you. You were hanging on by the skin of your teeth.
I'm sorry, almost doesn't win games.
While we could go at this all day, we'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and we hope we gave you some useful tips to get started with UFS.
Now stop watching and start building your deck to become the Universal Fighter.